Welcome everyone to the first episode of Fight Club. Today's episode, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. What are the new characters, and just what happened to Doc Ock anyway? All this and more. We are live, so Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Nabil, what do you think?
Actually, I think this is the best way to go, actually. If you think about it, if they were to do separate DLC, think about it for a sec. 12 characters, right?
Right.
Then you multiply it by $5, $60. Not even counting the modes and other goodies. And I don't think they'd be able to change the net code to make it spectator-friendly like they did now. So, yeah. Well, they could have done the giant DLC, but again, they couldn't do the net code change to support spectator mode.
Well, I was initially lukewarm to the idea of buying a new disc, but even if they did release it as DLC, the problem then becomes, well, there's two problems. Like one thing you mentioned on the Facebook page is that it'd be really hard on your hard drive, and secondly,
I said that.
it would cost more, about the same or more anyway. So I mean, it's not like you're getting ripped off as far as money when you think about it.
Yeah, actually. If anything, you'd be saving money with the disc.
Oh yeah. But another thing is that they're adding, of course, the spectator mode. And what other modes do you think they might add in this time around?
Since they have more stages, I could see them adding a new survival mode. And personally, as someone who really loves event mode, I'm currently trying to plow through them all right now. I'd really like to see them add more events.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that
And
as
they
well.
actually introduced some stuff like 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2 in the rules changed ones. It'd be nice to see it, but I don't see it being used in the tournament scene. Kind of like how Mortal Kombat has their 2-on-2. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think they use it in tournaments.
I haven't heard much buzz about that, no. But like you were talking about the events, I actually really dug like the 2-on-1 and 1-on-1 things. I actually wouldn't mind if that was like branched out into a full-on mode if they wanted to go that route. Maybe put a few more fights in the arcade mode to kind of
accommodate the bouncing, yada yada. Yeah, get that ready to go.
That's right.
I actually played through all the rules of change events. I played through them all.
Yeah, the only bad events, well, not really bad events, but the only ones I didn't really care for were the ones that were like win a certain amount of matches online and that kind of stuff. But other than that, I really dug the events.
I'll be honest, I'm not that much of an online person. I play MVC3 pretty much almost every day, but I usually just go offline and train. Arcade mode's pretty fun, and I just plow through the events and the missions. I'll be honest, I haven't completed all the missions yet, but I'm a pad player. I really need a stick.
Yeah, I have that same issue too, and I'm just gonna say this right now. When it comes to fighting games, I'm definitely more of a casual player. I really enjoy fighting games, but like, I don't get real technical into it. I just really enjoy playing them with my friends and stuff. But yeah.
Actually, sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
I actually enjoy playing with. Well, my brother barely ever plays with me, so usually when my neighbor comes over, we usually have a few rounds of MVC3. It's actually fun to teach him a few tricks. He's actually getting good with Amaterasu and Akuma. And Morgan.
Oh, I'm actually a big fan of Morgan.
I'm actually quite interested to see what he does with the new characters, which should be our next subject.
Well, that's quite the segue, and I was just about to do that. So let's talk about a little bit about the new characters. They officially, quote unquote, today revealed Strider Hyrule. There you go. And let's see, it was Firebrand.
Strider Hyrule, Ghost Rider.
That's right.
Hawkeye and Firebrand, also known as Red Armor.
Yeah, a lot of people are. I'd say of the four, I'd say probably the least, the one people least like is probably Hawkeye and Firebrand.
We talked about Hawkeye's awesome.
Well, I didn't say I did, but I actually really dig Hawkeye. Have you seen his level 3 hyper?
Hank Pym, I know.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, this is awesome. But a lot of people are complaining that he's too similar to Taskmaster.
I noticed they referenced that Hank Pym being shot off the arrow a lot lately. First, it was in the comics, which I found pretty cool, like how they did it.
Yeah.
First, most recently, I saw it in the Avengers cartoon. if you've seen the episode Hail Hydra, Hawkeye literally shot Hank Pym like he did in the comics through a whole bunch of windows. He eventually grew back to size and Shoryuken Baron Strucker.
Wow. But then there's like Firebrand. Is that his name? I keep mispronouncing it, I think.
Firebrand, I think is his name here. In Japan, I think he's just Red Armor.
Yeah, I've seen
Correct me if I'm wrong on that.
I think you're right on that one.
I saw him being referred to as Red Armor in the Capcom X versus SNK.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I actually played. Well, I'm too used to calling Red Armor, so
yeah, that's my thing too.
Translating to Firebrand.
Mm.
I actually played Firebrand quite a few times out in the arcade in the SNK games.
Yeah. Well,
so I'm interested to see.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, folks. It's our first episode. We're having some problems. But a lot of people.
Can you? Hello?
I think you're cutting out.
Oh no, I'm fine.
Oh,
okay.
Sorry. Like I said, folks, it's our first episode. But anyway, a lot of people are really not digging too much on him of these first four, and I guess the only thing I can figure is because Firebrand is not Mega Man.
Maybe because of Firebrand. He wasn't exactly requested per se. I mean, I requested him. I think a good chunk of people had actually requested it at one point or another. Sure, I wanted Green Goblin and Miss Marvel, but
Oh yeah.
the ones we gotta find.
Yeah. So then there's some. I'm sorry.
I can see why they put Hawkeye in. She's like a fan favorite Avenger. The kids know him from the cartoon, and he's gonna be in the movie, so I can understand why Marvel put him in.
Yeah, I'm actually really digging Hawkeye from what I've seen so far. But let's talk a little bit about some of the other characters that were leaked today.
Yep.
There's some really good ones, I think, like Doctor Strange, Virgil.
About time he got it. Someone's gotta keep drawing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Alright.
Oh yeah, that's definitely. I mean, and then there was Nova, and then.
Got two villains, no hero. I think something's going wrong.
Yeah, you're
First
good.
episode. Chill, guys. Just first episode.
Yeah, we'll if we do more of these, we'll get better. But there is one character.
Anyway, what? You still there?
Yeah, I'm still there. There's just one. Probably the most controversial of all the characters I just want to get to before we totally cut out is Rocket Raccoon.
He's a member of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's right.
Great comic. I should know.
Mm. Well, you've probably seen my posts on Facebook. I just got off work when I first got on the computer and I saw Rocket Raccoon got in. And you know I've been a big proponent of Venom in this game. When I saw that he got in there and not Venom, I flipped for like an hour. I was not very happy about that at all.
To be fair, they couldn't decide on which Venom to use, so no shocker he didn't get in.
Well, absolutely, but Doctor Strange isn't Sorcerer Supreme anymore, you know, and yet we have Doctor Strange and not Doctor Voodoo.
Isn't he dead now? I mean, Voodoo? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I can't really vouch for that, but I definitely know that, at least that Doctor Strange is not Sorcerer Supreme at the moment.
But I don't get why Marvel couldn't just go Capcom's way and get Eddie.
I don't get that either, because, you know, that is the version most people are familiar with, and, you know, that's...
Same reason for Marvel's not winning Cyclops or Gambit. God forbid why, but...
Yeah.
Actually, the most thing I'm happy about is that they didn't put any X-Men or Street Fighters, especially X-Men. We already have 7.
Oh yeah, that's actually a very good point. As much as I'd like to see Cyclops in, we kind of have enough X-Men. But anyway, about the whole Doctor Strange, Doctor Voodoo thing, if either of us are wrong, the nerds are just gonna totally descend on us. Man, we're in trouble.
Come at us, bro.
That's right. Well, anyway, do you have any other thoughts? I'm sorry.
I just haven't kept up on Doctor Strange lately. I mean, like these.
I haven't either, honestly. That even in like Marvel, they had that much with them.
Again, don't hate on.
Oh yeah.
Hmm. They
But,
have done with, a couple things with him in like other media.
oh yeah. Well, I just want to wrap it up here in a minute, another minute or two. I just want to say, I just want to apologize to the about something I said today. If you're on the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 page often, during that hour and a half, I kind of flipped about Rocket Raccoon. I made a petition page to take him out of the game. I really became what I hated there in that small amount of time. I just want to make it clear that I still don't like him in the game, but it's okay. They're always going to put characters you don't like in the game, no matter what it
You
is.
read the
But
cable of MVC3.
yeah, well, as soon as I saw that picture of him with a gun, my first thought was, oh, he's going to play like Cable, and it's going to be like MODOK, where people hate him for spamming. As soon as I saw that picture, right now that's what I think, but we can't know for sure until the.
Well, it's essentially he's like the Cable of the galaxy, so
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he plays like him too. I mean, people spammed him a lot, so
Oh yeah, definitely.
not surprised if Raccoon's his successor. Anyway, we should probably get on to the other characters. Like, we talked about Strange and Raccoon already.
That's
Who
right.
else?
What do you think of Iron Fist?
Ooh, wow, that has me hyped.
I was actually, Iron Fist just makes so much sense for this game, does he not?
Yeah. Actually, if you pay attention to Ryu's ending, he's actually going to go against Iron Fist. Personally, I'd like to see a special conversation between him and Ryu, just to accommodate for that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Let's talk about a Capcom guy right quick. Who's someone you're excited for?
One of my favorites on that side?
Yeah.
Frank West was kind of obvious since they already worked on him.
Oh yeah, I actually, if you ever played Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, I actually really dug him. They did some unique things with him. I really liked.
I like that game.
Oh yeah. I actually got to get back to that game sometime. It's actually really fun.
Yeah.
Let's see, and then there was.
Too busy with Marvel, so.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that actually reminds me. What happened to Doc Ock?
He was on the disc. He was worked on, but he got scrapped. But then there's Lapinko saying that Mega Man's in the game, but he won't specify what version yet. He never 12.
There's been some. I'm sorry.
This leads me to believe that with the work they put in Doc Ock, and unless Lapinko is wrong about the version of Mega Man that's in, this leads me to believe that they may release it like DLC along with the release.
See, that actually leads to some. I've been reading some on VinHubs, and the comments are saying that they're speculating that around October, or sometime shortly before the game releases, they're going to announce some DLC characters, and a lot of people are speculating that it could be Mega Man X or possibly Venom, but that's just what I've read. There's nothing reliable I can put that on. That's just what people have been chattering about. So what do you think about that?
Personally, I think Steve Doc Ock and insert Mega Man version here could be like legitimate things that they could release as DLC. Like I could see them doing either one, because we all know the Doc Ock situation, similar to Frank West being on the disc. But Mega Man, he was kind of big fan of Quest, and despite the controversy with the Legends 3 being canceled.
Oh my God! Oh man, people were very upset about that.
Yeah, I'm still getting my 3DS. Too many great games.
Yeah. With this video, I'm gonna post a link to a video by the username of Cloud8745, and he did like a quick 13-second video about how Mega Man Legends 3 got canceled, and man, it's kind of funny. But
Okay.
So
anyway, back to the point.
Right.
Virgil from Devil May Cry 3 to be specific.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a huge fan request.
Oh, definitely.
Though.
I do fear that there are top 5 most played characters online, or in the top 3. That is, it's going to be like
Strider.
Yeah, it's going to be like Strider, Dante, and then Virgil. Can you imagine
what
that?
they do with Virgil. You never know. Rocket Raccoon could be the one being spammed online.
I think someone put it best on the Facebook page
Oh, how I love that.
a few minutes earlier that Rocket Raccoon is the new Dan. As far as obscurity.
Oh. Yeah. Anyway, we got Nemesis actually was the one I was surprised with, because if you remember, they couldn't put him in because they feared it'd be M-rated.
Oh yeah, that's right. A lot of people are like really downing him, but I don't see why. I'm actually kind of pumped to play as Nemesis. course, if you ever played Resident Evil, I think it was 3, you know what I mean. Yeah.
Jill versus Nemesis, finally.
Yeah.
Round
yeah,
2.
definitely. But there is one major character that we totally forgot to mention.
Let's see. What did we cycle through? We already cycled through the 4.
We talked about Doctor Strange, Frank West, Iron Fist, Nemesis.
Nova.
We mentioned Nova, and then there's Virgil and Rocket Raccoon. And the last one, of course, is Phoenix Wright.
Objection!
I'm just really wondering how are they going to build this guy? What is he going to do?
Huge fan request. Huge.
Oh, absolutely. Like top 5, easily.
Even so much they made a petition that Capcom actually looked at. Although there'd be people who'd be cheering that he wasn't in, there'd be people who would rage. So basically, you can't win either way. So they're like, screw it, put him in.
I'm calling it now. Level 3 super objection automatic win.
You know what? I'm just gonna play Phoenix Wright and Rocket Raccoon like a couple times online just to troll people.
Oh, absolutely. So I'm definitely most looking forward to playing Ghost Rider. He's looking really sweet, and on the Marvel side, but on the Capcom side, I would say Frank West, but I've already played as him in Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, so I'm actually gonna go with Nemesis.
What if Frank West got like some updates? I mean, he's in Case West, and he's gonna be in Off the Record. So, what if they put like new stuff from there? I mean, they could just borrow some stuff from Chuck.
That's true. Well, I don't know if you played Dead Rising 2. I did. I actually really dig that game. A lot of people are saying they should put
not bad at all.
Oh, it's really good. A lot of people say they should put Chuck Green in because of the combo weapons, but I hate to tell you this, but very few of those weapons were actually useful in that game. Like, I thought.
Frank was also already done, so can't scrap hard work.
Nope. So, just to wrap things up here, do you have any final thoughts that you'd like to say?
Maybe we can just. A personal favorite subject of mine is the voice actors in the game.
Huh?
If any of you, I know you may have heard me mention the Avengers cartoon, but I actually really like that show, but I know for certain they're bringing back Hawkeye's voice actor from that. And I've heard rumors that Mark Hamill, who many of you better know as the Joker or Firelord Ozai, I heard rumors that he may be Ghost Rider in that show, which in translation he could be Ghost Rider MVC3.
So who do you think is going to play Phoenix Wright? Just out of curiosity, 'cause that's really what I'm wondering.
The original voice actor quit Capcom, so they probably have to get a new one. So I don't know who they're going to get, but here's hoping he's at least close to the original. Speaking of, what do you think of Strider's actor?
I honestly haven't heard. I've only seen a couple of the Strider videos. I don't know. I think it's fine. I think I'm really interested to see what support conversations. Not support. I'm sorry.
He already has one with Ghost Rider.
Oh yeah.
And Viper already has.
I like what Ghost Rider said.
Strider.
I love what Ghost Rider says to him. You better pray now. Pray a lot.
That's generic. Only Strider has a special one with him.
Oh really?
Not the other. I saw some of the streams and he says different stuff. So yeah.
I guess we'll just have to see.
Viper has something unique with Strider.
What'd she say?
Are you Strider Haryu?
I thought you were owned by somebody else. Then again, it's appropriate enough though, because Crimson Viper, if you recall, after she beats MODOK, I think she says it's been a long time since I've had dealings with AIM. And from the first time I heard that, I'm like, okay, has there been some like crossover with Crimson Viper and Marvel that the world was not meant to see, just as a joke, you know?
Maybe the ending alluded to something like she turned out to work for Shield and she was sent on a mission. Again, I understand how this leads me to story mode, which I'm saying is I understand how they removed it because maybe like Frank West got removed. I can see there were so many plot holes from that alone. But I hope that with the new characters, they could just put it back in. Maybe accommodate for the new characters and stuff.
I've actually been really wondering if they're going to do that. Or no, I guess we'll.
Story.
Yeah, maybe we'll see at Comic Con. We'll just have to see. But
True.
anyway, I better quit this before it gets way too much in the memory. Are you up for doing another one of these sometime?
You know I am.
Oh
It
yeah,
all depends on when.
yeah, yeah.
Time?
So if there's any other
Okay.
regulars on this show that would love to like put their 2 cents in, just let me know, and I'll do some segments with you guys too. So just to wrap things up, this is Casey Woodard, and
And Nabil Mehari.
that's right. This has been the first episode of Fight Club. Is that what we're calling it?
Sure. And remember, it's Ultimate, baby.
Woo! So good night, everybody.
Adios.